Every time I'm crafting these verses, I make them lyrical. Yeah, they might can rap in a verse, but can't make them feel it though. Wanna reach your highest and healthiest place, where here you go. You are now watching the channel called AceIsSpiritual. Every time I'm crafting these verses, I make them lyrical. Yeah, they might can rap in a verse, but can't make them feel it though. Wanna reach your highest and healthiest place, where here you go. You are now watching the channel called AceIsSpiritual. Every time I'm crafting these verses, I make them lyrical. Yeah, they might can rap in a verse, but can't make them feel it though. Wanna reach your highest and healthiest place, where here you go. You are now watching the channel called AceIsSpiritual. Come reach your highest highs, a different kind of life. And if you living in the darkness, see the shining lights. I'm here to make sure that the lyrics is worthy, and Ace is here to help you prosper on your spiritual journey. If you got a goal, let you know you can go accomplish it. If you got a challenge your foe, you can go and conquer it. You can have a powerful soul overflow with confidence. Life can be so great once you have your spirit in line with it. Every time I'm crafting these verses, I make them lyrical. Yeah, they might can rap in a verse, but can't make them feel it though. Wanna reach your highest and healthiest place, where here you go. You are now watching the channel called AceIsSpiritual. Every time I'm crafting these verses, I make them lyrical. Yeah, they might can rap in a verse, but can't make them feel it though. Wanna reach your highest and healthiest place, where here you go. You are now watching the channel called AceIsSpiritual. Every time I'm crafting these verses, I make them lyrical. Yeah, they might can rap in a verse, but can't make them feel it though. Wanna reach your highest and healthiest place, where here you go. You are now watching the channel called AceIsSpiritual. Every time I'm crafting these verses, I make them lyrical. Yeah, they might can rap in a verse, but can't make them feel it though. Wanna reach your highest and health.
Yo, what is up, y'all? Put on some music, my bad. Make sure I can hear it. Okay, cool, should be good. So this stream isn't gonna be long at all. I don't even know how long it's gonna be, honestly. I am pretty tired right now. I didn't get too much sleep last night. Yeah, I had the house to myself again. This time for pretty much the entire night. My parents went on like a little trip with their friends, whatever, just for a day. So I'm just chilling, man. And this stream was, the reason why I said I don't expect anybody to be in here is because, well, not much people be in here, is because I did this out the blue. Usually I would like make a post saying like hours ahead of time saying I'll be live at this time, whatever. But I didn't do it. I didn't do it this time because I was like, I didn't even know if I can go live or not, but I was like, I never go live, so I'm gonna do it. And plus I haven't made a video in a long time, so just want to talk to y'all, man. See what's up with y'all and stuff. The reason why I didn't put gaming stream in the title for this one is because I'm not gonna be gaming at all. I'm just not in the mood for gaming, and plus, like, yeah, I'm not gonna be here for that long, honestly. Probably like 20 minutes, 20-30 minutes. We'll see what hops on. My wave's looking good from this angle. It's tough. I'm not gonna go into detail, right? I'm not gonna go into detail at all. But I was not supposed to be here tonight. Meaning, like, I wasn't supposed to be in the, well, I wasn't supposed to be in the house right now. Let's just say that. I was supposed to be in the house right now. But plans had changed, so that didn't happen. But it's all good. Why does my eye look? It's weird. My eye in the camera, my eye looks like it's like partially shut. That is so weird. But yeah, I was supposed to go out tonight, and that. Why does it look like that? that is weird. I was supposed to go out tonight, but yeah. So, but it's all good. It's all good. Now I'll be here for a little bit. We'll see who hops on. If nobody really hops on, then I'll probably end it early. Right now it's 6:52 p.m. On Monday, I start a new training, like a new kind of type of department for my job. So, yeah, doing training for about a month. That'll be cool. It's just when I'm in the front like this where my eye looks like it's like shut down more, but it's actually normal. I don't know why it looks like that. Or am I tripping? What is it? It is the 25th. So it's the 25th, and it means almost March, right? Because February ends on 28th. It's almost March, right? March 16th gonna come around, and it's the end of 6 months of growth. Of course, I'll be dropping a video about like the overall summary of it and everything like that on the 13th of March. Like I've been dropping on the 13th for every month except the first two. I think the first two I dropped around the 13th, but not exactly the 13th. But the 3rd, 4th, and 5th I drop on the 13th. You know, honestly, even though my job isn't the best, like I have to be thankful for it, because my schedule right now, like I don't work on Saturdays. You know, like when I'm working at Target, no, when I'm working at even it's all my jobs, but I'm gonna start for the job when I move back to Jersey from Florida. I was I worked on Saturdays sometimes. Actually, no, every time I was working on Saturdays. It was Sundays I had like 2 of them off, so I'd work every other Sunday. After that, it was a summer job, doesn't count. After that, it was Target, and Target I would work on Saturdays. I'd work like 2 to 7, which at the time it wasn't bad, because like back then it was like a part-time job, so it's like a part-time job. So I would work 3 days in the week. Yo, brother Key, what's up, man? I only worked 3 days, so it wasn't bad. Cause like I work in the afternoon on Tuesday, cause I would have. I'm pretty sure I would have class on Tuesdays. Should have class on Tuesdays, so I'd work after that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll work after that, so it'd be like 2 to 7. Then it was Friday and Saturday, and then Target's closed on Sundays. So at least the one that I worked at, 'cause I know there is a Target not near me, but like it's not far from me, but it's like it's at this is where I wouldn't drive to go specifically there. You know, it's like maybe 25 minutes for me, so it's like it's not far, but it's, you know what I'm saying. But that's the only Target near me, I think, besides another one that's like 40 minutes away, that's open on Sundays. We had to go there one time because my parents, like years ago, my parents' TV, when I was working at Target, my parents' TV kind of like blew randomly on a Sunday. So we had to go to Target to get a TV because I worked at Target time, so I got discounts and stuff. So it'd be cheaper for them. Brother Nas, what's up, man? How you doing, boy? I'm doing pretty good, man. Yeah, I'm feeling better. You know, I was sick for like 2 weeks. Lost my voice for 1 week, like a complete week. Second week I was just coughing a lot and stuff like that. I'm still coughing a little bit, but it went down a lot. Before, like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night, like 3, 4 in the morning, and I would just cough. Not to get descriptive, but I would like wake up. I have a trash can. Like, I have trash in my room. I mean, do y'all have trash cans in your room? Like, why do y'all not have many trash cans in your room? Like, this is one for my office, but why don't you have them in the room, man? That's tough. But yeah, so I would have my trash can right next to my bed. Right before I go to bed, I put it right next to my bed, because I would literally wake up and I was coughing up mucus a lot. So I would have to like it was bad. Like, if I cough it up, I couldn't swallow it back because it'll come back up again. So like I had to like cough it up and then spit it out in the garbage, and I had to do that for like a whole week, whole 2 weeks basically. It was annoying, but feeling a lot better, right? The department for my job that I had worked for since technically October, but I was doing like actual calls since November. So that part of the job that I've been doing is now over. So they're moving us to a different one. The same company, but there's a different department, and that training starts on Monday, and that's for a month. And that's for a month, and the hours change up a little bit. So pretty much this whole time, I was working from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. That was my schedule, right? I'd wake up early, finish early. During training, it's from 9 to 6. So I got to get up a little bit later, but I finished a little bit later, which it's not too bad because it's only 2 hours, but yeah. And training, you have to keep your camera on, which is annoying. But it's what it is. I don't know why this eye looks lazy today. It's only in the camera too, because like it looked normal all day, but this one looks in the camera, it looks slightly lazy. I don't know why. It's completely fine. Like if I turn, like it looks normal. It's just this way. Doing all right, man. How about you? Well, I just answered that, but I'm glad you're doing all right, man. Glad you're feeling better. Glad you're doing well now. Yeah, I said I didn't get too much sleep last night. My family had to do something today, like early, so yeah, I had to get up early. I went to bed at a good time, but I just woke up tired because I was already tired yesterday. So today, that kind of add to that, and I had to have some Dunkin' earlier today, coffee. But yeah, man, I said, even though this job isn't the best, I am grateful for it because, as I was saying before, I'd work weekends before, like even with Allstate. So after Target, it was Allstate. I feel like the first almost a year, actually, yeah, because like I started training in June of 2021, started taking actual calls in I think August it was. September came. Went to Orlando at the end of it, and I got the whole thing with the headaches and nausea and all stuff that I couldn't work at all for a whole 6 months. That happened. Came back, and there was about to be a schedule shift. So those few months that I was working on weekends. I work on Saturdays and Sundays. But after that schedule shift, I had weekends off, and that kind of carried over until this job, which is still Monday through Friday. So, yeah, again, even though it's not the best, right? I'm still getting paid, right? I have a job, I can pay my bills and everything like that. This is until God bless me for a different job that pays higher and stuff like that, and has like better benefits and all that stuff. No, always gotta look at the best. Always gotta look at the good stuff, man. What am I talking about? Always gotta look at the good side of things, man. Look just a positive light. What account am I signed into? That is tough. Let me switch. You know what I'm saying? Go back over here. Also, real quick, man, make sure to check out. Oh, let me switch. Make sure to check out Brother Christian's video, man. He literally just uploaded this. If you don't know Brother Christian, man, he does videos about like righteous relationships and marriages. I'm actually in his course, and I kind of been taking that for like majority of the 6 months for growth. And I'm actually, it's no plug, you know what I'm saying, even though he's my friend, you know what I'm saying, everything like that. It's not a plug, you know. I'm generally like shutting him out. I learned a lot thus far in this program, and he has a lot of videos based on like this right here. It's a case study he did. He does case studies where people send him like stories of like what happened in the past of relationships and things like that, mistakes they made, if they got like cheated on or things like that. This is one he just posted, and I'm gonna watch it after the stream, but just want to give a shout out to him. If you haven't already, man, make sure to check out his channel. Really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. I forgot I made this. I gotta adjust this too. Hold on. Move this over and drag this down. There we go. I don't know when I'm gonna use this, but put that there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I hope everybody's feeling blessed, man. I'm not gonna go into detail. Right? But things have not been the best for me, right? I'm talking about beside being sick. Like that's just whatever. Things have not been the best for me. And there were times where I was even like sitting and just thinking like, man, why is this happening to me, you know? And like, of course we say to trust God and everything and things like that. And it was like I was praying about it and praying about different things, and like things just weren't going right. Like I was being hurt in so many different ways. But again, I'm not gonna go into detail about it. But it's very important, man. It's very important that no matter how much the enemy tries to get to you, message you and everything like that, and just make you think like, you know, God, why is this happening to me? Like, you have to kind of you have to stay strong, man. You have to stay strong in the faith, right? Pray without ceasing, stay in faith. God is going to take care of you, man. God will not lead you astray. All right, that's the thing a lot of people don't realize, man. Well, not that they don't realize it, but a lot of people forget or don't think about at the time these things happen. The same thing happens to me, right? The Lord is not going to lead you astray, especially if you're someone who wants to grow in Christ and you're actively listening to Him to learn. He's not gonna lead you astray. At the end of the day, you're gonna go through things, right? You're gonna go through things that, you know, make you kind of question, Him in a way, or question what's going on, and make you question your faith, right? But you just gotta stick with it, man. Stick with it. Can't complain. Just got a car last week. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I know you wanted a car for a while. I think you said you I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm not gonna bring it up here though, if you want me to say it. But what car did you get, man? Is it was it the Accord? So I know you said you wanted a six speed sedan. I don't know why I'm looking over here. Like, I have the stream put up over here with the chat, but I'm in OBS on my actual game PC that I'm streaming on, and I can see the chat right here. I don't know why I'm looking over here. But this chat over here is slightly faster. I get the chat on the OBS from Steam Labs, which is really good, but it has a slight delay. Has a slight delay compared to like the actual chat in the in YouTube. I gotta eat something. Matter of fact, for me, about time for me to do this anyway. Give me a second. No, I'm gonna get to the chat in a second. How do I? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna treat myself tonight, man. When it comes to food, I was supposed to go out tonight. I'm not gonna go into detail about it, but plans had changed. Technically a few days ago, so that didn't happen. But it's all good. And it's not what you think. I know some of y'all. Okay, there we go. Where's take my road test again soon. Hey, good luck, man. When you taking it? Like in a month? Or March? 06 V6 6B coupe has 246k miles and needs some maintenance done to it, but we gonna get her right and see how long the engine can last. Yes, sir. Hey, man, listen. Don't sleep on those J series engines, man. Especially with the 6-speed. They want like 246k. 200k in general is now the car's running. Because y'all understand, when it comes to Hondas and Acuras, if at around 100k, the engine is barely even broken in. Like, it's just how it is. But 6-speed, man. Hey, man. That's what's up. When I bought my TL, it had, I think, 193, either 193 or 194,000. Now it's 196. I used to drive it often, but now I don't drive it much, so that's why the miles kind of slow down. But plus, when I first got out driving to like PA, I drove to PA for my lights, my headlights. The guy who made them, he's in PA, so yeah, I went down for that. And then there was a time where my brother and I went to Philly. I drove it there. That was around the same day where he ended up in the hospital, so I drove it there. If you want, brother K, I can send you the. Well, I can just type in the guy who, cause you're in PA, so the guy who did it, that's his IG. And no, I did not create an Instagram to DM him. I used my mom's. As funny as that sounds, man. I used my mom's Instagram because I did not want to make a new Instagram just for that. I was like, my mom's Instagram. I'm gonna DM him. I'm gonna DM him from that Instagram, and it worked out. So, if in case you're curious, of like, oh, how do you like if you had to message someone on like Facebook Marketplace or something like that, how you do it? I have family to do it for me. Like I asked my brother. Like when I got my clock spring for my car, so I can get my horn and steering wheel controls working. My brother had messaged somebody on Facebook Marketplace, so I usually ask my brother to do it, or I use my mom's Instagram if I need to go on Instagram and DM somebody. Probably gonna swap a TL engine in that John. The 06 V6 has a J30. Is it J30 or J30? No, because J35 is the Pilot. J. Yeah, J30. If you swap it in, I think it's easier because I just looked it up. I think it's easier if you swap the Type S engine, the J35. I think it's easier for that car compared to the J32, but it might be more money. So it's up to you, honestly. See how my eye looks normal? Like it looks normal, but like at certain angles, I don't even know. My boy's about to get lit. Man. Let me tell you something, man. Besides when I was hanging with the wrong friends, which I drank maybe twice. Maybe 3 times, like in total with hanging with them. Like I'm talking about like multiple times. Maybe 3 times. And I turned 21. Drank about 3 times. Yeah. It was about 3 times. I could literally tell you them. First time when I was 21, I literally turned 21. I had a cup of wine. Second one, 4 times. Four times. Yeah, first time was that. Second time, we had some barbecue, something I drank it then. Third time, it was the day of my graduation and birthday for college. It was like the same day, as y'all remember. We went to Applebee's and my brother ordered pretty much everybody except the kids. Like this Applebee's drink with like the gummies in there. I forgot what it's called, but he ordered that, so that was 3. 4 was my actual graduation party. If I remember, I had that. The graduation party they threw for me. I had a drink there. So 4 times. After that, did not drink again. And when I drank, that was the last time I drank was 2021. Yeah, I graduated 2021. That was the last time I drank. If y'all wondering the last time I've cussed was August of 2021. I am not joking. Like not cussing was easier for me just because like I wasn't always someone to like just want to cuss. You know what I'm saying? I was just not always so like I felt cussing was weird. Like you know how like you kind of get around certain adults and you don't want to cuss because like they look at you funny. It was like I never really cussed like that. So when I wanted to stop, it was easier for me. Let me catch up in the chat, man. I have to respond to the comments. Those of y'all who left comments when I was sick and when I posted the last video and y'all left comments, I'm responding to all the comments. The comments from last video and the comments from before. I'm responding to them. I just haven't had a chance to, but I am responding to them. Don't worry about it. Y'all know I already respond to every comment. My back's been bothering me today. Well, not my back, but my shoulder. Mix of both, actually. I got back into weight training. I've been doing calisthenics for the past 5 months straight. I kind of got back into weight training recently. So yeah, I'm taking it in March. Yeah, good luck, man. My last accord had like 230K. My last accord, well, the accord I had, my only accord, the accord I had 150 when I bought it. But yeah, I left the IG of the person who did my headlights. Brother Key, if you wanna look into it, like in the future or something like that, just right there, cause you're already in PA and he's in PA, so just if you want to. Carrying the cross, what's up? Word of encouragement. God bless you richly, man. These are the last days, and we gotta stay stronger in the faith. I hope by God's grace you prosper, brother. Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. Like, I actually really appreciate that because, like, for the past week, this week specifically, my faith has been tested a lot. A lot. I'm staying strong with it, but there were times I was questioning it, man. Like, not as far as, like, man, like, I always have faith, right? What I mean by questioning it, I mean, like, there were times I'd be like, man, why am I going through this? Like, God, why are you forsaking me? Like, this, like, I was really questioning it. Like, just things that was happening to me, man. So I do appreciate that, man. The time of growth, man. 6 months of growth that I'm in right now. There's growth in general, man. It's not easy. So it's not easy, especially with so many things in the world. I can't even imagine if I was on social media. Those of you who are on social media, I don't know how you do it. If I was on social media, I'd be in a way worse condition. I don't drink like that for real. I be forgetting I'm legal, but it don't excite me. Brother, you just turned 20. Let me stop. Nah, it's not a big deal. Like, it's always like, oh, I can't wait till I turn 21 so I can drink. It's not a big deal. Once you turn 21, it's like, okay, I can drink. It doesn't do anything, right? It doesn't there's no point drinking. There's no point in drinking, man. It's like this whole it was the whole taboo thing. All right, I didn't make a video yet, but I had soda for the first time in about 5 months yesterday. As far as like soda drinking, like actually having a cup of soda to drink with my food. I had for the first time in 5 months yesterday, and I probably never have it again. Listen. I was one to love soda. And I told y'all before, like, before I would have, like, little sips of, like, Pepsi just for the caffeine to kind of help me with my headaches that I was dealing with when my headaches came back. I was doing that for, like, a short period of time, like, a very short period of time. And it was only, like, a little bit of Pepsi that I would drink. But, like, I had a cup of Sprite, and it was just so, like, the fizz was so nasty to me. Like... I have not had a fizzy drink in so long that when I took a sip of the Sprite, I was like, like I was literally like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just didn't hit the same, man. I'll probably never have soda I'll probably never have soda for a while, man. Like before that I had a cup of ginger ale, like earlier in the day, I'm about to have a cup of ginger ale. I wasted it. I took a sip of it, put it down, did not touch it for the rest of my meal. Like it was just, you know what I'm saying? It got to a point where I just don't really like soda like that anymore. I'm used to just drinking like regular like sugar-free juice. Like I would drink like my cranberry pomegranate juice without the sugar, like the sugar-free one. Sugar-free vitamin water. You know what I'm saying? They come with the J30. I think the 04 to 06 J32 from TL is plug and play. Just swap the ECU, and the J35 from a 05 Pilot or Odyssey. I'm not sure. The 02, 03 Type S might be also. Okay. I lost my train of thought for a second. Yeah, man. Honestly, it's whatever's easier. I just know that, like, because it's slightly different. I know you can swap a J35 into a J32 TL. I was saying if it was easy to do it, I would just say to get the let me hold on. Let me pull up Google for a second. Switch account. No, can't switch accounts. Stuff. Alright, so let me switch back here. Alright, so let's go to Google. Let's go. I have an 05, so let's go to 05 Acura TL horsepower. So stock, my car has 270 horsepower, which is a lot to me. I'm not gonna lie. It's nothing crazy, but that torque, that torque is crazy. In the 6-speed, all right. So let's do 2007 Acura TL Type S horsepower. It's a J35 3.5 286. Without the Type S, just the stock or the base TL. I'm not gonna lie, if you do a J32 swap, get a 04 to 06. Get a 04 to 06 because they have like the 270 horsepower. If you get the J32 from 07 to 08, you know what I'm saying, that's tough. Okay, catch back up. What was that? The guy I bought from had a LSD trans, a TL engine, new clutch to swap in, but never did. All that stuff. I'm telling you this right now. Did the guy do the time belt? Did the guy do the time belt change? If he did not, do not drive that car until you change it. I'm telling you right now, you will be out an engine. That's the first thing you do. Especially with miles like that, make sure the time belt, if he did time belt, you're good. If he didn't, make sure you get that done. Because when I bought my TL, the guy did, like, the guy who I bought it from was like a dealer. So it wasn't his car, like his personal car. The first thing I did, I took the car home. It sat there. I called up, cause I didn't have a shop at the time where I could just kind of like go to and like, oh, do this. I called up a shop. I called up different shops, got prices. I found a good price, a good shop, good reviews. Took it there, got it done. I was not playing that because with my Accord, before I did the engine swap and the turbo, I had stock engine and the time belt was going bad. I did not change it. I was gonna change it, right? I was getting paid that Friday, right? I was getting paid that Friday. I think I had to pay like $200, $300 some dollars to get that done, right? I was getting paid that Friday because remember I was working at Target, so I was working part time. I did not have money like that. I was getting paid that Friday, right? I was going to go get it done. But I was driving the car to go to no. I think it was Thursday. It was like Thursday or Friday. I was getting paid. I was gonna take it there. It was the day before. I was going to work. I was going to Target. I was 2 buildings away. From Target, and my engine said, "Boom!" That timing belt popped. The time belt popped, I had to pull over. It was done. It was done. I couldn't drive it. I couldn't drive it. I couldn't drive the car. I had to get it towed. I had to get the car towed home. It was tough. Literally, like literally, the day before I gonna get a ticket to get fixed, the time belt was done and the engine was done. The engine was done. Had to get a whole new engine, which thankfully my dad paid for. But I had to get a whole new engine. But at the end of the day, I did get the turbo whip. I put a turbo kit on there. It was like a fresh engine too. The engine that I bought had like 40,000 miles on it, so it was very young. Slapped the turbo kit on there. Got dynoed a few months later, and 310 horsepower to crank. Definitely cool off soda. I'll drink Gatorade or Body Armor once in a while. I haven't had Body Armor in so long. Or your Gatorade. So the first thing I'm doing for sure. Yes, sir, man. Hey, listen. Spark plugs, coil packs, time belt, water pump, new clutch. All those things are important. All those things are important, right? All those things are important. But the number one thing out of that entire list you sent me, or you just sent in the chat, get that time belt done. That time belt will, like, the spark plugs, coil packs, everything like that, those are important, right? Anything, your car won't perform as good, right? If they're bad. The timing belt goes bad, that's it. The time belt goes bad, that's it. It's done. You're gonna pay for you. Let me pull Google back up. Hold on, because you think I'm playing. Hold on. Google that. You have the J30 engine for sale. How much does that go for? I don't know if the Odyssey is the same. I don't know if the Odyssey is the same J30. Well, no, it's a J30. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same. Cord L6. Yo, what? No. Manual. Well, the engine, the transmission doesn't matter. Well, it's just a transmission. Hold on. Honda engine. Accord. Let's see. How much do these go for? Not the K24. Where is? Oh yeah. If I didn't swap in, it was either I swapped in the stock engine and put a turbo kit on there, or I was putting a H23 or H22 in my Accord. I had that choice, but I ended up doing the swapping back in the F23. Where is it? They don't even really have them like that. That's tough. That is tough. Okay. So they don't have it here. They don't have it here, but this is just a K24. So you can see how much it will be if you need the engine swap, man. That's tough. Time bows. Yeah, it really isn't a joke, man. Alex, brother Alex, what's up, man? What is up? Hey, man, that's another brother right there. If you haven't, man, make sure to check out his channel. He posts videos on testosterone, nutrition, just, raising testosterone righteously. Definitely check him out, man. Great videos. My friend had a boost at F22. Yeah, the F22 is in the 5th gen Accord, so the 04 to the 07. No, what am I talking about? The 94 to 97 Accord. That is what that engine's in. So from the 6th gen, the one that I had, that's 98 to 2002. That had the F23. Then obviously after that, it was the K24. Said, thank you, bro. How are you? Hey, I'm doing really good, man. I'm feeling pretty good. Kind kind of tired today because I didn't get. Well, I was already tired yesterday, and I had to get up early today for some of my family, so I didn't get too much sleep. But I'm gonna make it up tonight because I don't have any plans tomorrow besides church. But church is online for me. Alright, so it's 7:32. Alright, so I'm probably gonna end the stream at 7:40. I didn't expect to be on that long. Yeah, I didn't expect to be on that long, honestly. I said like 30 minutes, but we're gonna do it for an hour, man. Appreciate y'all hopping on. I didn't really expect many people to be on. Did I get the acing kit? What is the acing kit? Time boat. I didn't buy it. The shop that I took my car to, they had ordered the part. I'm not sure what brand. When you do buy it, just make sure that it's a good brand. Just make sure it has good reviews. You know. eBay parts, they're kind of tough. Check Amazon. Check Amazon if anything. Because Amazon has some reviews on there, so you can check and see. But yeah, as long as it has good reviews, it should be good. And make sure it's the whole kit too, not just the time belt. You want to make sure it's the time belt and water pump kit. What you already know. I heard AceIsSpiritual is it's OEM or close to it. All right, so you should be good then. You should be good. Yeah, anything close to OEM should be good. Like, so that should be a good brand. Denso's a good brand. Even if you go to AutoZone, what brands AutoZone use? Duralast should be a good one too. I mean, yeah, as long as it's close to OEM. Like, no, matter of fact, go on Rock Auto. Go on, check Rock Auto. Rock Auto is probably the best place to get parts online for a car, and the prices are pretty good. Yeah, check Rock Auto. Like Rock, R-O-C-K, and then Auto. What else maintenance wise did you do to the TL? That's what I'm buying. Okay, yeah. If that brand is on Rock Auto, then you're good. Because anything on Rock Auto is good. Yeah. What else maintenance wise? Oh, all right. So the first thing I did, time belt, water pump assembly. Obviously oil change. I mean, oil change and maintenance, but I don't really count that because it's something you just do every 4 months or so. I'm talking about like things I had to fix. So there's that. I had to put a new AC compressor because the AC wasn't working. But that was like months down the line because I bought my TL last January. So it was like wintertime still. So when summertime came around, or summertime came around when it was like getting hot, that's why I had to use the AC, and the AC wasn't working. So I had to get a whole new AC compressor. So that was that. Power steering pump. I had to change the power steering pump because it was whining like crazy. When you turn this, like, even just idling, you can hear a whining sound, and when you turn the steering wheel, it was whining. Had to change the power steering pump. Had to get a whole new power steering cooler in the front because it kept leaking power steering fluid out, and it would like leave a whole like splash of it on the ground in my driveway. So I had to get that changed. Then there was the issues with the battery light, so I didn't have to, right? I changed the alternator and the starter because I thought those were the issues. They were not the issues. But I changed those, and just recently, I got what's like a whole list. I got a brand new battery hold down kit. I got brand new terminal wires, both the negative and positive wires, and the terminals. Got new ground straps for both sides of the engine because the ground straps were terrible. And then I changed the sway bar links in the back because the car was making like a clanking sound when I go over bumps. So those were the cause of it. Changed those, and now the clanking stopped. Also, the lower control arms, sway bar links. I think that's it for the front. The control arms are one of the biggest issues on the TL, my generation. If those usually go bad, so you have to change those. Don't go bad often, but the one you buy it, that's one of the first things to go out. So I changed that. It's been good. But yeah, man, you know what I'm gonna say about that Accord. Slam it, cause you keep telling me to slam my TL, which I'm not doing. Or lower it. What do you say? You guys say slam or lower it. One or two. I might need a pump. Have a slow leak. Check and see if it's the pump or if it's like a hose. Check with that first, cause if it's a hose, you can do that pretty cheap. If it's the pump, then you might pay a little more for that. I mean, obviously you know this, but when it comes to power steering fluid, only use Honda certified one. Not saying you have to go to Honda and pick up a bottle. I'm saying like when you go to AutoZone, there's the regular power steering fluid, the AutoZone brand power steering fluid, and there's AutoZone power steering fluid that says Honda on it. Make sure to use the Honda one, because Hondas and Acuras need that specific Honda formula, or else it will not work properly. But yeah, check the hose first. And when it comes to power steering pumps, you have to be very careful. If you order from Rock Auto, it'll be fine. Do not order from eBay. Hondas and power steering pumps do not get along from eBay. They do not go along at all. My Civic had a power steering fluid leak, but I just needed a new hose. Yeah, check the hose first. It's like ka-chow. Oh man, I saw Cars the other day too. I just watched Cars. I might watch Cars 3 eventually when I'm skipping Cars 2. I already watched all three of them, but yeah. He put an upgrade sway bar and wheel bearings. Okay, cool. So you should be good with that. I'm definitely slamming it. Not for sure. My Civic used to have a leak. Was going to hours on everyday fluid. That was me. Before I realized I had a leak. I was buying bottles. But yeah, it was for me. It wasn't the hose. It was the actual pump. Because I had the mechanic. I went to check it, and it wasn't the hose. It was the actual pump. So yeah, but I got the pump from Rock Auto. Defcon OEM parts. Yeah, if you don't even need to really, just make sure the OEM quality, because OEM parts are expensive, but just make sure the OEM quality. As far as brakes, get from Amazon or eBay, because you get like the whole kit of rollers and pads for a good price. Like when it comes to brakes, you can just get them from Amazon or eBay. That's what my family does. I haven't changed my brakes yet because I don't need to. I changed the handbrakes I changed like the handbrake pads, the brake shoes for the handbrake. I changed those. I have to change the hard brake kit though, because it's locking, but I have to pull all the way up to lock. So I'm about to change that. but I haven't changed my brakes yet, because they're good. But when I do, then I'll do that. Power Stop, I think. Yeah, Power Stop. Power Stop, the brand that I used for my Accord when I had it. That Power Stop is pretty good. The guy also gave me Brembo pads. Okay. For my car, I have Brembo calipers. That's just a TL thing. When you buy a TL, my generation, if you buy automatic, you get regular calipers. If you get the 6-speed, right? No matter what, if you get the 6-speed manual in my generation TL, you get Brembo calipers, which is awesome. I got the big boy. I got the big boy calipers. But yeah, they're huge. Like they're the Acura brand, but they're Brembo, so like they're huge. Like they're, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Yeah, man, I'll go ahead and end the stream. I gotta get something to eat. Love keep my Brembo swap in the future. If you want to, man. I mean, it's not really worth it. Honestly, to me, Brembos are just. I mean, what do you need to stop for? Why are you speeding? Let me stop. Yeah, I mean, they're not. I mean, that if you have the money and just want to, that's cool. Brembos are more for like if you really need to stop, like if you have like a M3 or something like that, or like a Audi S4 and you need to stop, like that's usually what they're for. But besides that, they're not really needed. But if you want them, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, man, with that being said, be safe, my guy. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. You be safe as well. Hope everybody has a blessed rest of your night. Have a blessed Sunday. Again, I'm going to respond to the comments probably tonight. Should have the chance to tonight. And I appreciate y'all sticking with me for even though I've been uploading almost 2 weeks. I mean, I uploaded recently, but prior to that, it was almost 2 weeks. And yeah, man, just keep y'all my prayers for any of y'all who are getting tested in the faith or getting spiritual testing like that. And you know, I ask y'all to please keep me in your prayers for like test of faith that I'm going through and stuff like that. But we're all gonna make it through. We're all gonna make it through at the end of the day, man. With that being said, man, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.